Good morning, everyone. I'm here at home, Cameron, North Carolina. It's a gorgeous Monday morning. It's 8 a.m. I'm up and at 'em bright and early. Got a big day ahead of me. Anyway, because I had actually got so many messages and so much feedback on my Twitter about the Brock Lesnar Undertaker situation, I actually decided to do an entry for each and every one of you, just actually addressing that and my thoughts and my opinions on that situation personally. Obviously, I watched the UFC Saturday night, UFC fight Saturday night. I was pulling for Brock. I hope Brock would win. I always liked working with Brock in WWE. I always got along good with Brock. Brock was a machine. He is actually the most dangerous human being that I can ever remember being in the ring with. He was just so explosive, so strong, and so fast. Just had such a combination of both of those elements. But obviously, he didn't win. Kane won. That's what makes UFC so good. That's what makes mixed martial arts so exciting. Is it is totally unpredictable. And as my good friend Sugar Shane Helm said, I think wrestling entertainment could definitely take notes from that. You know, as far as making things unpredictable and shaking things up, that anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Because when you are at the top level of any game or any sport, it should be a situation or an environment where anyone can beat anyone on any given day. But back to what I was talking about. After the fight was over, they actually went to interview the Undertaker, and Take was just giving his comments and thoughts on the fight. Actually, as everyone knows, he's a big MMA fight. It was actually real shocking for a lot of people to see him speak like that. Um, and I'll say it right here: I have a ton of respect for Undertaker. I've worked with him several times, you know, over the course of my 12 years at WWE, and he's a great guy. It's amazing he has been able to get as much out of his body as he has right now. And as Taker was doing his interview with the guy, he kept gazing over and looking towards something. Then he would speak, and then he would gaze, and then he would speak again. And then as Brock walked up, there was a little exchange of conversation, you know, and Taker was just like, "Well, you want to do it?" You know, and then Brock kind of mean mugged him and walked off. You know, and everyone was wondering, like, "Oh, is this an angle? Is this a storyline? Is there going to be a WrestleMania match?" And absolutely not. No way, no how, ain't happening. One thing I can tell you is that Brock has found his niche. Brock has found his calling in the UFC, and Brock will still actually be a bigger draw the next time he fights on a UFC pay-per-view than the champion Cain Velasquez will be. Uh, Taker was there watching. I don't know, you know, what their personal situation is or bad blood, but as far as being a storyline, no, it's not, because I know how Brock is, and Brock's a very uh, to himself guy, and Brock likes his freedom, and WWE is the furthest thing from that, especially in this day and age. Brock was going stir crazy when he was there back in, you know, the early 2000s. So there's no way he would enjoy WWE or even exist in it. Would he come in for one huge payday? Possibly, but was that an angle? Absolutely not. And I know some places had been reporting that it was, but I'm here to tell you it's not. Speaking of that, Dave Meltzer's a guy who actually reported a lot of things on my release, and I'm just here to publicly say that most everything he said was absolutely wrong. I read some of the stuff that he had said that I could online. He also actually said a couple years ago I was suspended for getting popped for steroids, which was a lie. Never took steroids in my life, so that had to be impossible. Anyway, just wanted to hit you guys with that situation. I know a lot of people are talking about the Taker Brock situation. That's my opinion, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. So anyway, with that said, I hope you guys have a nice day. Thanks for supporting my YouTube channel. We'll talk to you later. Adios, amigos.